Hello students, welcome back to another session. Today I have come here with a question. Do you like to go to outing? So which places would you prefer to go? Garden, amusement park or any other places? Look at the picture, children. What can you find here? The beauty of nature, right? The beauty of nature around us is one of the greatest blessings of God on us. This beauty allows us to choose places and many destinations for the sake of rest, recreation and the best of times. My dear students, we discussed about nature because we have a fascinating poem in our textbook, chapter number 7, Great, Wide, Beautiful, Wonderful World. Now, let us discuss some new words and their meanings. The first word is dressed. The meaning is dressed. The second one is whirls. Moves around rapidly. Whirls, moves around rapidly. Isles, islands. Isles, islands. The last one is tremble. Shake slightly. Tremble, shake slightly. Now let us quickly do the poem recitation. Open page number 70 in your textbook. Great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world, with the wonderful water round you curled, and the wonderful grass upon your breast. World, you are beautifully dressed. The wonderful air is over me, and the wonderful wind is shaking the tree. It walks on the water and whirls the mills, and talks to itself on the top of the hills. You friendly earth, how far do you go, with the wheat fields that nod and the rivers that flow, with cities and gardens and cliffs and isles, and people upon you for thousands of miles. Ha! You are so great and I am so small. I tremble to think of you, world at all. And yet, when I said my prayers today, a whisper inside me seemed to say, you are more than the earth, though you are such a dot. You can love and think, and the earth cannot. By William Brighty Rance. Now let us learn something about the poet. William Brighty Rance. He is a British writer. He was born in London. He was one of the important authors of nursery rhymes of the Victorian era. He was rightly called the laureate of the nursery. His first book of poems was called Chain of Lilies and Other Poems. So in this poem, the poet describes the nature in detail. Now let us quickly do the mind map. Great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world. So what is the poet describing here? So he is comparing the nature to a woman. Beautiful world is like a woman dressed beautifully, right? The gentle wind is all around the poet. It is shaking the trees and whirling the mills. So here the poet is describing about the moving wind. Next, the friendly earth is vast and big. So you cannot measure, right? So the friendly earth is vast and big. Although the poet is smaller, see, compared to the nature, we are all small, right? So although the poet is smaller, he is big at heart, who can love and care for others. So that is very important. So caring and loving for others. My dear students, there are many figures of speech. When you are reading a poem, you can find out. So here in this chapter, we have personification. So what is the meaning of personification? Giving human qualities or characteristics to a thing, idea or an animal. Okay, so let's see an example. The flowers are dancing in the wind. So is it possible for a flower to dance? No, right? So here we are talking about the flowers. They are dancing in the wind. So what is personification? Giving human qualities or characteristics to a thing, idea or an animal. So here we are talking about flowers are dancing in the wind. The second example is smiling stars. So we are just giving a personification there, that is smiling stars. So now in your textbook, page number 73, you have some exercise. So let us discuss some examples. The wind whistles throughout the day. So here we are talking about the wind that whistles throughout the day. Second one, a slice of bread jumped out of the toaster. Isn't it funny? Here we are talking about slice of bread jumped out of the toaster. The third example, the angry cloud marched across the sky. Here we are talking about the cloud. And the last one, the moon smiled at the children. Here we are talking about the moon. So hope you understood this poem. Thank you.